So pollen pistil interaction, what it is basically, it's nothing but the interaction of the pollen grains with the sporophytic tissue, that is nothing but the stigma. So as we all know, the central most whorl of that flower is nothing but stigma, around which all those whorls, they are aligned in a somewhat circular way or in a spherical arrangement. Okay, so what is pollen pistil interaction? Pollen is nothing but pollen grains and pistil is nothing but stigma. So in second point they have written, it begins with the pollination and ends with the fertilization. So whenever pollen grain starts depositing onto the surface of the stigma, that is so called pollination, and after that pollination, that pollen tube enters into the ovule and it leads to fertilization. So whatever all those events which are coming in between the pollination and the fertilization, all those, they are categorized under pollen pistil interaction. Third point is, all the events from the deposition of a pollen grain on the stigma to the entry of the pollen tube in the ovule, that is synergy, is referred to as pollen pistil interaction. So as I told you earlier, as pollen grain starts depositing onto the surface of the stigma, and after that it forms a pollen tube, then that pollen tube enters in the ovule. So and then it reaches to synergy, or it reaches to ovule. That whole process is so called as pollen pistil interaction. Pollination does not guarantee the transfer of a right type of a pollen. Often wrong type of a pollen can also land onto the stigma. So as we know, जैसे flowers है plant पे, okay, and along with that there are pollen grains. Okay, so onto that surface of a stigma, okay, ये देखो, the centermost part, that is a whole, is called as sporophytic tissue, which is nothing but stigma. तो जो ऊपर का जो flat दिख रहा है आपको, okay, yes, one sec. तो ये जो दिख रहा है आपको, right, this portion, it is nothing but the stigma part. Okay, so which is somewhat flat. Okay, onto that red color pollen grains are deposited. So in picture it is observed that red color pollen grains, they are deposited on this stigma. Okay, so that deposition, right from that deposition till, if you observe this, whatever red color tube दिख रहा है, that red color tube reaches to the ovule, all those events, they are categorized under pollen pistil interaction. Okay, so all those events, so as far as the pollen tube is concerned, and as it reaches to the ovule, so that whole process is so called as pollen pistil interaction. So it's not the case always that the right type of a pollen grain is going to deposit onto that stigma. Sometimes wrong type of a pollen grain can also deposit onto that stigma. So this is nothing but the diagram. So as far as diagram is concerned, see, that red color tube is called as a pollen tube. जो बीच में दिख रहा है circular red portion, not circular actually, that red color portion is so called as it's so called as egg cell. Okay, it's so called as ovule, not egg cell. The upper three nucleus, these are collectively called as antipodal. बीच में दो nuclei दिख रहा है, that is called polar nuclei. और नीचे downside दो three nuclei are there, out of which two are called synergy, और जो बीच में एक जो है, that is so called egg cell. Okay, next, so the pistil has ability to recognize and accept the right or compatible pollen of the same species. तो जो pistil जो part है या stigma का जो part है, ये जो part है ना दिख रहा है, okay, ये जो part आपको दिख रहा है, this part has ability to recognize the right type of a pollen. Okay, thus the wrong type of next point देखो, thus the wrong type of a pollen is discarded by the pistil. Compatibility and incompatibility of the pollen is determined by the special protein. So whether the given pollen it is of right type or it is of wrong type, it is determined by the special type of chemicals which are nothing but special proteins. So this process involves the pollen recognition followed by the promotion or the inhibition of pollen. Or if it is a right type of a pollen, then the process continues, that is called promotion. And if there is a wrong type of a pollen, then pollination process terminates or inhibits. Next, the stigma of the surface, stigmatic surface of the flower refuses other wrong type or incompatible pollen grains. So जो ऊपर का जो पार्ट है, फ्लैट पोर्शन दिख रहा है, यहाँ पे जो फ्लैट पोर्शन दिख रहा है ऊपर आपको जहाँ पे पोलन ग्रेन्स डिपॉजिट है, that portion has a capacity to or capability to recognize whether the given pollen it is of right type or it is of wrong type. Next, a physiological mechanism operates to ensure that only intraspecific pollen germinate successfully. And intraspecific pollen grains is nothing but the pollen grains from the same flower that can germinate successfully. The compatible pollen absorb the water. तो स्टिग्मा के सरफेस के ऊपर क्या मिलेगा इसको? That pollen absorb the water, nutrients from the surface of the stigma. तो स्टिग्मा के सरफेस के ऊपर जो केमिकल्स रहेंगे या न्यूट्रिएंट्स रहेंगे, that pollen grain will absorb and it produces a pollen tube. So germinates and produces a pollen tube. Next point, its growth through the style is determined by the specific chemicals. The stigmatic surface provides the essential prerequisite for the successful germination which are absent in the pollen. So pollen grain as such don't have any capacity to produce a pollen grain or to germinate. So everything it is provided by the stigmatic surface only, and therefore it has been written stigmatic surface provide essential prerequisite or essential condition for further pollination and germination process. So it must be clear to you. Okay. The pollen tube is finally pushed through a ovule and reaches to the embryo sac. So if you observed, देखो, if you observe this, okay, right. So which is this, whatever is called as embryo sac. ओके जो बीच में तो रेड कलर स्ट्रक्चर दिख रहा है आपको, दैट इज सो कॉल्ड एज एम्ब्रियो स्टैक. तो पोलन ट्यूब फॉर्म होगा या पोलन जर्मिनेट होगा, इट विल फॉर्म अ पोलन ट्यूब एंड दैट पोलन ट्यूब देन एंटर्स इनटू दैट ऑफ द व्हाट वी कैन से द एम्ब्रियो सैक. Okay. The tip of the pollen tube then enters in one of the synergid and then ruptures to release the content. तो जैसे ही embryo sac में enter है होगा tube, that tube will rupture and it releases content to that of the synergid. Due to the pollen pistil interaction, intense competition develops even in a compatible pollen grain. तो क्या होगा? See, if you observe this, as soon as that pollen tube reaches to that of, ये देखो आपको दिख रहा है, yes, so as it reaches over here, okay, what happens, that tube will rupture और tube में जो कुछ content रहेगा it will ooze out or it will come out or it will be released into that embryo sac. Okay, next. So due to that pollen pistil interaction, what will happen? There is an intense competition developed in the compatible pollen grains. So there will be competition that which of that pollen grain will germinate. Okay. Next is, it also plays a very important role in the sexual reproduction and seed formation. So sexual reproduction में या what we can say, the seed formation, that is very important pollen pistil interaction. Pollen grain can also be induced to germinate in a synthetic medium. तो जैसे as we know कि जैसे ही pollen grain स्टिग्मा के सरफेस के ऊपर डिपॉजिट होता है, then it will absorb water, then it will absorb some nutrient medium, and then it germinate and produces pollen tube. That pollen tube reaches to the embryo sac, then that pollen tube will then rupture, then it releases its content into that embryo sac, and the further fertilization process starts. So whatever all these processes there, it can be done artificially, and therefore it has been written pollen grain can also be induced to germinate in a synthetic medium. तो क्यों ऐसा होता है और how is it possible to germinate it in a synthetic medium? This is because sucrose is the chemical or the nutrient medium present onto the stigma or the stigmatic surface. So next point is sucrose induces pollen germination and tube growth. In vitro addition of boric acid facilitates and accelerate the pollen germination. तो stigmatic surface के ऊपर अगर sucrose रहेगा and it will absorb the water, pollen will absorb the water, and the process continues. Then the germination takes place. Then it produces that pollen tube that reaches to the embryo sac, and the whole process takes place. But it's only possible because of presence of sucrose over the stigmatic surface, and that's why this condition we can maintain artificially, and that's why it has been written. It can also be induced to germinate in a synthetic medium, and thus accelerate pollen germination. Okay, so this is up to the pollen pistil interaction. तो pollens as soon as it start, जहाँ से चालू होता है, okay, where कहाँ से चालू होता है, it starts from the deposition of that pollen onto the stigmatic surface and ending up to the fertilization. बीच में all those events, those are categorized under pollen pistil interaction. Next we will see is nothing but artificial hybridization. Okay, so what is that that we will see? So it is one of the major approaches used in crop improvement. अगर हम लोग को crop improve करना है या crop की quality improve करनी है, so this is the one of the major method or most important method used in crop improvement. So how it can be done, that we will see. See, अगर हम लोग के पास rice का एक quality है, okay, rice और paddy है, तो ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि the pollen grain from that same flower, okay, germinate onto the stigmatic surface of the same flower. So due to that self pollination process, the yield of that whatever flower or yield of that paddy or yield of that rice is somewhat low. It may be in any form कि quantity कम होगा rice का, या उसका quality ठीक नहीं रहेगा, या उसका कलर क्वालिटी समवॉट डिफरेंट many times, और नहीं तो उसका टेस्ट अलग रहेगा या राइस का, एनी प्रॉपर्टी में बी देयर. तो ड्यू टू सेल्फ पॉलिनेशन क्या होगा कि दिस काइंड ऑफ इशू विल अराइज इनटू दैट राइस और इनटू दैट पैडी, राइट. बट इफ artificial hybridization is done, then what will happen? We will put pollen grains from the other type of a rice or other type of paddy onto that stigma of that low quality rice. So what will happen? Some other pollen grain will be deposited onto that stigma of that rice, and it will germinate, and it will result into the quality of a crop where the quality can be improved. So that is so called as artificial hybridization. So this is a basic method used in crop improvement. Most of the agricultural colleges or agricultural industries, they are dealing with this kind of artificial hybridization. The second point is only desired pollen grain hand pollinated and used for fertilization, accomplished through the emasculation and bagging process. तो ये emasculation and bagging process क्या है, that we will see. See, okay, एक आपको वॉयलेट कलर का फ्लावर दिख रहा है, okay, तो उसके ऊपर है स्टिग्मा, वो जो दिख रहा है ग्रीन कलर का, दैट इज स्टिग्मा. देन नेक्स्ट टू दैट देयर आर एंथर, तो छोटे छोटे रेड कलर के जो दिख रहे हैं, दैट इज एंथर. एंड टू होल्ड दैट एंथर, ओके, तो एक वॉयलेट कलर का फ्लावर है, उसमें ग्रीन कलर का स्टिग्मा दिख रहा है हम लोग को, एंड डाउन साइड देयर आर सम एंथर्स. ओके, ये जो दिख रहा है ना पार्ट, ओके सो ये जो दिख रहा है, ओके, दिस इज नथिंग बट एंथर पार्ट. ओके, तो क्या करेंगे हम लोग, नीचे के डायग्राम में इफ यू ऑब्जर्व इट, देर इज अ सीजर शोन. ओके, तो क्या करेंगे, एंथर्स ऑफ दैट फ्लावर दे आर रिमूव्ड बाय यूजिंग सीजर. ओके, सो व्हाट वी विल डू इज दैट इज इट्स सो कॉल्ड एज emasculation. Emasculation मतलब क्या, वी आर गोइंग टू रिमूव द एंथर ऑफ दैट फ्लावर बिफोर द पॉलिनेशन प्रोसेस. ओके, तो बिफोर एंथेसिस जो पोलन ग्रेन्स है या एंथर्स है, दोज आर रिमूव्ड, दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज emasculation. तो आपको जो थर्ड डायग्राम दिख रहा है डाउन साइड, इधर उधर सीजर दिखा है, देखो, that is nothing but emasculation process, and onto that arrow it has been written anthers removed. So whenever anthers are removed before the anthesis process, that is so called emasculation. Okay, once it is done, then what we will do, it is proceed with bagging process. So third point में दिखाया, देखो, it is accomplished through emasculation and bagging process. So bagging process में हम लोग क्या करेंगे, that flower is bagged, or that flower we will pack with some bag. ओके, तो उसके ऊपर एक प्लास्टिक का नहीं तो और मटेरियल का बैग डालेंगे फ्लावर के ऊपर. वाइट इज सो, दिस इज बिकॉज पोलन ग्रेन्स फ्रॉम अदर फ्लावर शुड नॉट डिपॉजिट ऑन टू दी स्टिग्मा. जो ग्रीन कलर दिख रहा है आपको, ग्रीन कलर्ड स्ट्रक्चर, स्टिग्मा ऑन टू दैट ऑफ दैट फ्लावर. तो वो फ्लावर के स्टिग्मा पे अदर रेस्ट फ्रॉम दैट रेस्ट ऑफ द एनवायरमेंट वॉट एवर द पोलन ग्रेन्स है, दैट शुड नॉट डिपॉजिट, and that's why that process is so called as emasculation and bagging process. And once it reaches to maturity, जैसे ही stigma mature होता है, what we will do, we'll put required pollen grains onto that stigma by using brush. तो देखो, brush के साथ जो pollen grains है वो उसके ऊपर deposit करेंगे, that is called pollen transfer. okay? तो जिस crop का quality अच्छा है उधर से हम लोग pollen grains लेंगे, and जिसका क्रॉप का क्वालिटी कम है उसके ऊपर, वो स्टिग्मा के ऊपर हम लोग वो पोलन ग्रेन डिपॉजिट करेंगे, सो दैट वॉट एवर द फोर्थ कमिंग ब्रीड इज देयर और वॉट एवर द फोर्थ कमिंग ऑफस्प्रिंग्स आर देयर, they said to possess good quality, and therefore this technique is used in crop improvement. This is so called as artificial hybridization. So in this video we have done with pollen pistil interaction, and next is nothing but artificial hybridization. So artificial hybridization, first point में ऐसा है कि it is used to improve the crop. Then second point में ऐसा है कि only desired pollen grains can placed onto that stigma, and it is used for fertilization. It is called hand pollinated, क्योंकि हम लोग ना brush से या by some other means we are going to put that pollen grains onto the stigma of that crop or onto the stigma of that flower. So that's why it is so called as hand pollinated, and it is done by using emasculation and bagging process. Emasculation कैसे करेंगे? Before anthesis, anthers are removed. That process is so called as emasculation, and in order to avoid the entry of pollen grain of from the surrounding or from the environment, or wrong type of pollen grain will deposit onto that stigma. To avoid that, that flower is packed in a bag. It may be plastic bag, or it may be, most of the time polythene bags are used which are transparent. Those are used. Sometimes some other material may be used to pack that flower. So flower pack करेंगे so that no outer pollen grain will deposit onto that stigma. And once that stigma reaches to maturity, जैसे ही stigma mature होता है, by means of a brush or by means of some other way, we are going to put those pollen grains onto that surface of stigma. So this is something about artificial hybridization. Most of the agricultural colleges and industries, they are dealing or they are doing research in order to improve the crop improvement, or in order to go for crop improvement, they are using artificial hybridization. So that is something about pollen pistil interaction and the artificial hybridization.